Hey everybody, today's video is going to be a small Sassy Girl Aroma haul. I purchased from her, not the last restock, but I think it was like the restock before that. I just wanted to pick up a couple things, so my sister and I split an order. That's how we usually do it. If one of us is going to buy some wax, then we tell the other one, and that way, if we want to, we can put an order in and split shipping. So it's a win-win for us. Anyhow, I got 3 chunk bags and 3 clamshells. It's so funny. I haven't had a Sassy Girl Aroma clamshell in I don't know how long, but it seems like that's going to be a wax form that she's offering regularly now. So that's nice because it gives you a chance to try some of her newer scents without having to commit to a chunk bag. But some of these I knew I wanted in larger quantities, so I went ahead and got the chunk bags. I am going to start with a sample. So this is the sample here. There we go. This is Sassy. And I'm not sure what the scent description is on this, but to me this smells like a soapy scent. Like a men's body wash. It's not really cologne-y. It's definitely more on the soapy side. I do like it to be a great bathroom scent, and this is just one of the little 1 ounce scent shots. Now her package did come with a card, but I'm not sure what I did with it because I have had this stuff for a little bit. But I think it's her and her husband who run the business. They do have a Facebook page. She always lists there when she is going to do restocks and things that are going to be offered. Her biggest kind of popular scent now is her beach night blends. It seems like people are just grabbing those up like hotcakes. So I think that's one to be on the lookout for if that's something you want to try. But she usually restocks, and the way of ordering with her to me is not very intimidating or like a mad dash. To me, it's always, you can get it, and if you can't get it, she usually offers it again. There's been plenty of scents that I've purchased from her that have been so hyped up, and I couldn't get them for the longest time. And now, Radiant Red Maple, which is one of the chunk bags I got here, is one of them. Like, you couldn't get that for the longest time, and now it's just readily available. So, I mean, her scents go through spurts. Like, they get really popular when they first come out, and then once the whole little kind of, I don't know, the whole kind of like, I don't even know what the word is, but when all of the excitement dies down, then you can usually get the product eventually. So I don't mind that, and I don't mind waiting. If something does get sold out, I always know it's going to be offered again. So for the most part, not everything, but for the most part, especially her popular scents. So I'm going to start with the clams I got here. This first one day my autofocus will work. This first one is Doughboy Bakery. Now you can see here on this clam, just one critique that I have. Obviously, there is so much information on this clamshell, but there is no pour date. I think that with all the information that's given on here, any of these things, besides the scent description and the logo, could have been removed to provide the pour date. I just think it's really odd that there's so much info on here. None of it is the pour date. So even with everything on here, I still had to go in and manually write the pour date down. You can see it has the current logo because her logo seems to change really often. I'm not going to get into that. There's been a whole lot of drama associated with Sassy Girl at the moment, but I've never had an issue with her wax. But I do think that her logo changes a little bit too much. Even the bags I have up here, a couple of them have one logo and then another one has a different one. I honestly think her logo, ever since I've been buying from her, has changed like 4, maybe 5 times. So anyhow, that's crazy to me. But anyhow, I'm not going to go off on a tangent. So you can see the logo there. It tells you what to do. Add 1 or 2 cubes to your electric or tea light warmer. and enjoy. I feel like anyone who's melting this wax would already know that, so I just feel like that's something that doesn't need to be on here. I get the sassygirlaroma.com, but I honestly think like the Poured with Love, Tyrone Julie doesn't have to be on there because she does send a card. Maybe the Keep Away from Children and Pets could be on there, but there's definitely like a whole section of this where she could have just replaced it with a pour date. So anyhow, that's just my own little critique. As you can see, the scent description is on here. It is waffle cone, sugar cookies, birthday, marshmallow, and ice cream scoop bread. And this is one that when I first got it, actually quite a few of these when I first got them, I was not sure. I was a little bit concerned about some of the scents. And it's crazy how sometimes how you let the wax even just sitting for a week and curing and the scent can totally transform. So her clamshells are pretty basic. There's no kind of design on there. It's just nice, crisp, clean wax, and these are filled up all the way to the top. This smells so amazing, and when I first got this, I thought it smelled kind of light to me, but it's definitely coming into its own. It smells to me just like a really yummy vanilla scent. It's not a cheapy vanilla, but you get the butteriness of the cookies. You get like I definitely get the waffle cone scent. I'm not necessarily getting a bread no. I guess I could get a birthday cake out of this, but to me, it's just a really yummy, delectable bakery vanilla. So I am really excited to melt that one. This next one is 13 going on 30. This is Tangerine Coconut Cream Birthday. And the wax is like a peach color. This one's amazing. It smells like a creamy version of Satsuma. Like, I don't get a ton of the birthday cake note, but I definitely get the coconut, and I really love the way it mixes with the tangerine. Oh, that one's really good. Really excited to melt this. Sassy Girl Aroma has some of my favorite citrus scents. Her oils are just really nice. And then this one is Pink Chiffon Blackberry Salty Sea Air. So this is Crisp Ozone Salty Sea Spray Seaweed, Sun-Weathered Driftwood, and a hint of water lily. Exotic fruits, vanilla orchid, sweet vanilla, and whipped chiffon musk. This, I wasn't sure about, but I feel like I watched someone who really raved about the scent, and that's why I wanted to try it. And this one is so nice. So it's sweet, but it's not too sweet, and it's really perfumey. To me, Salty Sea Air can come off a little bit like a masculine scent, and you definitely get that slight undertone, but it's very much a perfumey scent. The blackberry, her blackberry to me, I honestly don't really know what blackberry is supposed to smell like. I don't have a lot of experience with it except with sugar and spice, and I did not love Sugar and Spice's blackberry. This one smells good, but I can tell that this isn't just Pink Chiffon or Salty Sea Air. I can tell there's blackberry in this. I'm just not sure what it's supposed to smell like, but this is going to be really nice, so I'm excited about that one. All right, now on to the chunk bags. So as you can see, I took 3 chunks out. These chunks are really huge. They didn't used to be this big, but obviously they're going to have to be cut. I can probably get 3 melts out of this. So that's a pretty good amount. The chunk bags I think are like $10.80, I believe. I'm going to start with this one here. So this is the Radiant Red Maple type because this is a Bath & Body Works scent. This is Crisp Red Macintosh Apples, intertwines with hearth-side smoky notes and sweet maple scents, warm caramel, and aromatic woody notes. So I have heard some people say this is like a mix between Cider Lane and Marshmallow Fireside, which to me sounded amazing. So that's why I got this. Again, this is the chunk here. So there's like some more brick red and then more pinky red chunks with this white overpour. And this one smells so good to me. So the first thing you get right off the bat is that Macintosh apple, and it is very sweet. When I first got this, the woodiness and the caramel with the smoky kind of threw me for a loop. I wasn't sure how I was feeling that, but it honestly smells so good. You get the smokiness, but it's not too smoky. You get the woodiness, which just kind of adds this kind of earthiness to it, but you also get the caramel and the apple, which is really sweet. I don't necessarily feel like, and again, like I haven't melted this scent before, nor have I burned it in a candle. I just heard about it, and since it was available, I thought I would get it to try. But for me personally, I feel like it doesn't necessarily, to me, lean towards a fall type scent, which I know is what most people say this is. It does definitely smell of like a transitional scent, like maybe in September melting this. Again, I'm going to get a chunk of this after it's cured. I will probably let this cure till about the end of June, and then I'll try it out. But it smells really good. So I do like it. I'm just really, really curious to see how that smells when it's warmed up. So I just want to show you guys. So there is the logo I was talking about. And then now look at this one. So I think that one is an old logo. And then this is on another bag. So I think this is her current logo. And I really hope she just sticks with it. I just think it's really hard to, I don't know, I just think you need to find something that you're happy with and stick with it instead of keep changing it. But anyhow, so the next scent I got is Cookie Monster. This is freshly baked sugar cookies topped with a gooey marshmallow. And everyone was going gaga over this scent. She has lots of blends with this scent. Apparently, it's a really exceptional bakery scent. So I wanted to try it. And this is the chunk here. I really like the chunk because it looks like Cookie Monster, of course. I think that's adorable. Again, this is one I could probably cut and get like 3 melts out of. This one is amazing. I love it. So it literally smells like sugar cookies with the gooey marshmallow. Like this isn't just a straight marshmallow. It definitely smells like gooey and melted and warm. It's wonderful. I'm definitely a bakery girl at heart with regards to my scents. That is what I prefer. Of course, in spring and summer, I don't do a lot of bakery notes just because I like to do some fruity. I like to do some clean. But I am definitely a bakery girl at heart. And sometimes those scents are just a little too heavy for the spring and summer months. This, I cannot wait to melt. It smells so good. I'm gradually just like getting pulled back to the bakery because I love it so much, even though we still have a couple months of summer left. But this one is wonderful. I love this. I would love to maybe get some more blends with this. And it's so funny because, again, this is one that when I smelled it when I first got it, it was a little bit light and not as rich as it smells now. This is great. So 2 winners in my book so far, 2 that I really want to melt. And then the last one I got here. So this one also has the new logo. Sorry about that blurriness. This is strawberry shortcake and whipped cream. This is shortcake and sliced strawberries topped with whipped cream. Oh no, this is the older logo. So I think all the clams have the newer logo on them. Yeah. So this is what that one looks like. And it looks just like how you would think a shortcake would look. And again, this one's amazing. I will say Sassy Girl Aroma has one of my absolute favorite strawberries. Strawberry is another scent. Strawberry, what's the other one? Blueberry. Those scents are scents that it's really hard for me to find ones that I really like. She has a strawberry that I do really like. It is not the most authentic strawberry, I'll say that, but it smells really good and sweet. So right now I'm not getting a ton of the shortcake. Right now I'm getting like a creamy strawberry scent. But it smells amazing. I'm very excited to melt that one too. So thoroughly pleased with my order. She's doing a, what is it? Build your own loaf or something like that on her website currently. And I did partake in that. She's been getting them turned out to me pretty quickly. So once I get the loaves in, I will do a haul on those. But I think I'm pretty much set. I don't really need anything else for spring, summertime. And I don't want to keep buying because fall, even though I love fall and winter, fall is probably my most, it's the time of year when I buy the most wax, and I tend to overbuy just because those scents are scents that I absolutely love. So, I'm like attracted to those scents. So I don't plan on buying any more for the summer unless I happen upon some pink sugarberry. I was able to get my hands on some, but unless I happen upon that in Walmart, I don't plan on buying any more wax before the fall scents start coming out. I think the Bathing Garden has like her pumpkin sampler up right now, which has me very intrigued. If that's a word, I don't know if I said that right, but anyhow, I really enjoy these scents. They all smell really good. I'm excited to melt them. I will leave a link to her website in the description box. She's open all the time. I think sometimes she closes maybe a day before she's going to replenish, but she's always open. She always has something available for purchase. So keep your eye on her website if there's something you're looking for. She does have a Facebook group. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.